Hey guys, if you're new to my channel, I do UX reviews on websites. I recently did AOC's website and I went in depth about ADA using her accessibility link, and then I went back and looked at the other websites I had recently reviewed, including Trump and Biden's. And Biden had a link, but Trump did not. So I decided to go back and do an accessibility review based off of using his site with a screen reader. I am using Chrome Vox in this one. And I'm just going to give a quick description on what I'm kind of pointing out, and then I'm going to play the video again so you can see the things that I was pointing out and hear the screen reader without me talking over it. So at the beginning of this, there was the pop-up and there was no X there. And if there is no X or interaction, even if the background is grayed out and we can see it and we might know, like, oh yeah, if I click on the background, it'll go away. If the screen reader doesn't pick it up, the person that is using the screen reader doesn't know it's there. So there's no way to get out of that pop-up. And then when we get to this part, these yellow boxes I've pointed out in my last video about just the dark UX on the site in general. But listen to the screen reader here. It never tells the user that these are pre-selected. No matter where I clicked or hovered over, it just gave the description in the box, and that was it. Then after not telling the user that these are selected, it goes on to the next few areas, which immediately tells the user to donate or donate with a credit card. And if they happen to scroll down here to the total, it highlights the other part of the section before even highlighting the total. But it gets worse because when you highlight over the total, it reads as individual text. It doesn't read as a total. It doesn't say, hey, your total is this amount. It says just the numbers and the words individually. So the user, if a user happens to be visually impaired when using the screen reader, they can't see this and see that it is a total. So they don't know what the payment is. And then here at the end, you have another pop-up, which, again, luckily this one has an X in the corner, but, I mean, the user doesn't even know, like, how am I going to get out of this if they can't see it? So those were a few things that I pointed out. I'm going to play the video again, and I might point out a couple more things. Make sure you listen to the screen reader while it goes through this.
Official website of Donald J. Trump for President Trump Donor Hall of Fame is one of President Trump's best supporters. You've earned a spot in the Trump Donor Hall of Fame. This is a one-time offer. If you don't take the next step NOW, you may never get another chance to join. Please contribute any amount immediately to get your name in the Trump Donor Hall of Fame. President Trump will be walking through the Donor Hall of Fame soon. Make sure he sees your name. $250, tap panel, $2,800, $1,000, edit text. Your contribution will benefit Donald J. Trump for President and make this a monthly recurring donation. Your contribution will make this a monthly recurring donation. President Trump, it's going to take all hands on deck to ensure we crush the left in November, and I count on you. Join the Trump. Make this a monthly recurring donation. President Trump, it's going to take all.
So I urge you guys to look at this interaction as if you are visually impaired, so you can't see that these boxes are selected, and it's already bad enough that they are pre-selected. That's already a dark UX pattern. But for someone who is visually impaired, might not be able to see this at all. And it's not indicating that these are checked. That is incredibly dark UX. I don't have a lot of words for how messed up this is. And the total thing, still just can't get over it. But just put it in that perspective. Like, close your eyes and listen to what's going on here. Would you know that these things are selected and how much you are donating?
Monthly plus $108/10. $44, tap panel. Monthly, $100. Secure payment, donate an additional $1. Make this a monthly recurring donation.
If you use a screen reader, particularly one that is different than the one that I was using, I would love to hear if it is a different experience for you. I know the way that I did it was easier for me to figure out than using keyboards and all that. And I know usually the sound is a lot faster. So if you use a screen reader and you test out a site, let me know how it goes. I'm very curious to see other people's experiences on the site. If this interests you or you like UX, follow my channel for more. We do videos on UX principles, we review UX books, and we also do website reviews just like this.